Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. You know how much I appreciate it when you take time just to stop by just for a minute. So, with all that said, I hope you stopped here because you've seen the title of the video. If not, no problem. Come on in. The title of this video is going to be How to Overcome Fear and Anxiety. And if you see me looking down, it's just because I wrote some notes because I don't want to be a scatterbrain. Okay, so like I said, we're going to talk today about how to uh, overcome fear and anxiety. The first thing that I usually do when I'm feeling anxious and like, oh my God, I just want to scream, I center myself. I sit down and relax. And the first thing I do is pray to God. God, help me with this situation. Whatever you're going through, always put God first. The next thing that I usually do is take some deep breaths, like, breathe. I know you want to get up, you want to scream, but don't do all that. That's wasted energy, wasted time. Don't just breathe for a few minutes. Breathe in, just breathe, relax a little bit. You know what? And think about whatever you're going through, whatever that you are super, super, super afraid of. I want you to face your fear. Whatever it is, face it. Jot down whatever you have to jot down. But I want you to face your fear. Don't run away from it. If you have problems, don't run from it. That doesn't solve them, that only complicates them. And we're trying to face your fear head on. But you know what? Because we put it in God's hands, whatever it is we're going through, we're going to get through it, okay? The next thing I want you to do is like we've been doing, talk to yourself. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, I got this no matter what I go through. You know what? God is with me. And that's what I want you to remember. No matter what you go through, Jesus will always be with you if you put him first. Another thing, if it really becomes too difficult, whatever that situation is, don't be afraid to go seek professional help. Okay, you might need to do that. Remember that God said that He will never leave or forsake you. So you have to stand on His word. Even though you may feel alone, I feel alone all the time, but God is in your heart. God is always with you. And you must remember that no matter how difficult the situation is, Jesus said that He will never leave you and He will never forsake you. And please just stand on His word. And then you can just repeat the steps. Breathe. Just know Jesus is with you. Another thing that I like to do when I am very, very stressed, I will actually go take a hot bubble bath. And I know that might be simple, but sometimes that's all we need is simple, you know what I mean, to get through it. So just breathe, face your fear, go take a bubble bath, light a candle, take a walk outside, anything that will help you get over the fear and anxiety, because that's what this is a tough world, let's face it. Things can get really tough, really nasty fast. And if you're like me where you don't have very many family members or friends, life gets tough. But you know what, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And you have to remember that. You're like, oh my God. And remember back years ago, I'm sure there must have been some things that in the past that you have been facing, but you managed to figure out how to get past that and move forward. So just remember that you are strong enough. You are fearless. You got this, okay? Even though you might be like, I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. You might be like, Marquita, you don't know nothing. Okay, well, I know a little bit. I've been living on my own since I was 14 years old when my mama threw me out for being a smart aleck. So I might know a little bit of something. Also, I became a mom at a very, very early age. So, I know about tough times. I've never had that much money. I was a nurse's assistant for years, didn't make barely enough to feed my children. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I was homeless at 16 years old when my mom put me out at 15, but I mean, I was homeless, for a little bit. I've been through a lot. I've had a failed marriage. I've had children who turned against me when I became a Christian and they found out I had breast cancer. So I know a little bit, okay? All right, so I don't want to take up any more of your time, but thank you so much for joining me. And remember, these are just some techniques of how to overcome fear and anxiety. All right, we'll talk again soon. Thank you again. Talk to you later.